Now let's step back in time 10 years when the constitutional gay marriage ban passed in Alabama. In 2006, Alabamians voted 81-19 against gay marriage. So 8 out of 10 were opposed just a decade ago. Now let's compare that again to today's statewide poll of registered voters. It shows sentiments here in Alabama really haven't changed much. Now just 7 out of 10 are opposed. Tonight, News 5's Alan Carter has more on the opposition that represents the 70%. He joins us live outside the Federal Courthouse in Mobile with more.
And a number of them came right here to the steps of the Federal Courthouse, and they had a message for the judge. They left little room for misinterpretation.
And no matter how many federal judges want to pretend that homosexuals can be married, they can't.
About 24 of them clearly against the recent rulings by federal Judge Callie Grenade to overturn the state's ban on gay marriage.
I came out because God says that marriage is one man and one woman.
Led by former congressional candidate Dean Young, they took their message right back to the courthouse.
Yeah, we've come here today because what we're seeing is a federal judge that's completely out of bounds. She doesn't have the jurisdiction to do what she says she can do.
The biblical view on homosexuality and lesbianism is that is an abomination. That's what God's word calls it.
And it's not just their opinions. It's also shared by Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore, who wrote a letter to the governor saying nothing in the U.S. Constitution grants the federal government the authority to desecrate the institution of marriage.
And the nation will know that Alabama has a Chief Justice that's going to stand for what's right. And he's done it today by educating the federal government.
These protesters came with Judge Moore's letter in hand.
I expect she's probably going to be embarrassed when the highest judge of the land has made it really clear that she's way out of bounds and what she's doing is not constitutional.
And that's where the difference of opinion lies. The judge's ruling itself says the state's ban is a violation of the U.S. Constitution. Safe to say that on this issue, it's two sides that simply will not agree.
We're just a group of people that care
to disagree. And if there is any action that is taken, it'll likely come from federal judges. The state has appealed to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, and pending a stoppage from them, it does appear that in 2 weeks, same-sex marriages will begin here in Alabama. Reporting live downtown, Alan Carter, News 5.